the person who I truly feel bad for that died is Anthony Hubert. And the reason why is because I do believe that Anthony Hubert thought that he was stopping a mass shooter. And that's sad.
That's the crazy part about that is it's scary to try to get in the head of the people, and people have been avoiding doing this until it's been now, like getting in the minds of what people around Rittenhouse were thinking at the time. And how does somebody go, because trying to wrap your head around what's happening in that situation it's so chaotic to try to like jump from person to person, because in that situation you probably have some people who hear gunshots and see a person with a gun
running,
like a young person, like a young man with a gun, like running around them. Then you might have other people who saw it, who how do you explain that what happened to a crowd? How do you yell to everybody like, no, it's okay, he's not a mass shooter, he just shot him though. Like he shot him, but like, hey, that's all that happened.
Right.
That's all that's going to happen. Instead, you had everybody,
you had a lot of people chasing.
You had a lot of people just assume the worst,
and
which is like, I get it, but it's also like that led to Huber dying and Grosskreutz getting shot.
But do you blame? I don't blame them.
I don't blame them.
For trying to stop
if that's
him.
Exactly what happened, maybe I don't think that was probably everybody that was saying get him. I can imagine they were saying get him for a racial reason, for some other reason, that he maybe seemed to represent another side to this when he didn't.
The context matters too. He's dressed kind of like a militia
he's
person.
Dressed militantly.
He's green.
Got a gun.
He's dressed like he's an authority. Yeah, that paints him in their minds like that's the personification.
That's the enemy.
That's the enemy.
Right.
And that's I don't blame them, because the problem precedes them actually being there. The problem comes in play when you talk about their political ideology.
Right.
And that's not something that I feel I have the right to really like try to analyze, because there's so many components that it's not about them as much as it's about the deeper problems in the country that led to people being in that mob. It's about the people who gaslight through the media, social media, the celebrity politicians we have, the media who cheers on violence and like, celebrities who cheer on violence from their fucking house.
Right. And it's like a lot of people that we know who are getting very, very upset about this whole thing. And you read like how they're talking about it. It's just like they're at UW-Madison. Pipe down.
They go, unfriend me, unfollow me if you stand with Kyle Rittenhouse.
It's standing.
It's like there is no standing with anybody.
Hold on. There's people who are. We're not.
Right. To have the privilege for that to be your.
That's your hot take.
That's your hot take. That's your tool. That's your in-group, out-group way of saying like, this is where I stand, is on Facebook. First of all, dumb. Right. Second, you're saying it from your $40,000 dorm. Third, you don't have to every day, whether it's in Kenosha, part of the black community, or part of any marginalized community, be confronted with the pressure of defending your right to like be afraid of things like this happening.
Right.
Like this person we're talking about, you know who we're talking about, but people like this, they don't have to live in that fear.
No, they don't. They never have.
And they pretend like they do all day.
Right.
And it really pisses me off, because some of these people I've been friends with.
That's the realest white privilege that there is. That is the most ignorant, boring, completely void of intellectual thought, completely void of understanding nuance, understanding the broader picture, understanding why we are in the position that we are. It's completely going from us and them immediately, instead of going, well, why is it us and them? Who's us? Who's them? Why is them, and why is us?
And not taking a second to step back and go, who are we? Like, who is this collective we supposed to be, and what are we supposed to be like?
And then the third step, who am I?
Who am I? Yeah.
No, that's not even there.
No. get there.
The professor tells them that it's postmodern idea to have a sense of self, and that they shouldn't believe in the sense of self. That it's
But
that's white supremacy. The sense of self.